What are the chances that you go for a walk and suddenly find something that could make you a millionaire in an instant? We're not talking about treasure or a bag containing $1 million, but something truly extraordinary. Animals. You might be aware that wealthy animal collectors and wildlife enthusiasts are willing to spend a lot of money to acquire certain animals. Unfortunately, poachers take advantage of these opportunities, which is very unfortunate. But would you like to see the most expensive animals in the world? Let's go. The black cockatoo. No, my friend, this is not a Photoshop creation. This black parrot is a real bird, and it is extremely expensive. It lives in northern Australia on Cape York Peninsula, in New Guinea, and nearby islands. It is one of the oldest parrot species in Australia and was the first to inhabit the northern part of this continent. Perhaps due to some experiences, but this black cockatoo has a very temperamental and bad personality. It is difficult to keep in captivity, and any small mistake in its training can turn it into an aggressive and angry bird. Like all cockatoos, these blackbirds are vengeful and never forget if someone harms them. Additionally, this bird cannot be kept in a cage because it can bite through it with its teeth. A quiet life in the zoo is not suitable for this black cockatoo. In the wild, this exceptional bird feeds on nuts, which is extremely difficult to replace. Thus, even when relaxed in captivity, the black cockatoo does not live long and does not breed either. Finding this bird species in the wild is almost impossible because there are not many left, and therefore its price on the black market reaches $16,000. The arowana fish. This fish is one of the oldest fish on Earth, having appeared on our planet in the Jurassic period. Today in Asia, this fish is considered a talisman for wealth, and it seems that for this reason it is extremely expensive, with the price of some strains, such as the red arowana fish, reaching tens of thousands of dollars. Trade in this fish is limited because the red arowana is considered an endangered species. There are even rumors that mature strains of this fish have been tampered with through a special chip containing detailed information about the location and time of the fish's growth, its breeder's name, and even its entire pedigree. The owner of this fish must have a certificate of ownership, and this chip confirms the legality of the purchase. Nevertheless, many rare animal lovers do not hesitate to seize any opportunity to own this magnificent fish without any chip by catching it from the water. But don't do that. The white lion. For a long time, white lions were thought to be mythical creatures from the beautiful legends of South Africa. The first scientific observations of this animal were published in the 1990s, and since then, sightings of white lions have been extremely rare. In 1975, white lion cubs were discovered in the Timbavati Reserve. Imagine the appearance of these little white lions. It is hypothesized that around 20,000 years ago, during the Paleolithic era, white lions lived in icy deserts, which is how they acquired their snowy white color as camouflage during hunting. As the climate on our planet changed, white lions began to settle in the savanna forests and prairie steppes of hot countries. Surprisingly, these white felines do not suffer from vitiligo and do not belong to any separate species, but their color might indicate a rare genetic disorder. Today, there are no more than 300 white lions worldwide, whether in zoos or natural reserves. In the wild, their chances of survival are almost non-existent. White lions can be easily spotted and hunted by humans. This animal is highly valuable, with a white lion cub priced at up to $100,000. Dabraza's monkey. In nature, there is a variety of primates, making it easy to get confused and not know to which species each belongs, as they all look similar. However, if you ever encounter this monkey, you will never forget it. This monkey looks like the grandfather of all monkeys, regardless of its age. It has a white beard, thick red eyebrows, or a single crescent-shaped eyebrow, and extremely sad eyes. It looks like an exhausted martial arts master. In the wild, these primates live in Central Africa, although it is very difficult to spot one, because they can skillfully hide among the foliage and move very quietly if necessary. Despite their hiding skills, they are sometimes caught and taken back into captivity. The price of one of these monkeys is $7,000. There is no comparison between this price and that of white lions, is there? There is still a significant number of this monkey species on our planet. Keel-billed toucan. When you hear someone talking about exotic birds, you probably think of the toucan. It looks extraordinarily unique, resembling a character from a children's cartoon movie. This bird has a large, multicolored beak, bright feathers on its chest, and a distinctive call. These birds are truly a gift from God for lovers of exotic creatures. They feed on fruits and sometimes on insects, frogs, and other small creatures. These birds primarily live in tropical and subtropical rainforests, from southern Mexico to Venezuela and Colombia. However, they are sometimes raised as pets in areas far from their native habitat. If someone finds this bird and decides to sell it, its price can reach up to $4,000, although the local police certainly won't like this idea. The Arabian horse. Whether you know anything about horses or not, you have probably heard of the Arabian horse, one of the oldest and most famous horse breeds. The Arabian horse has gained a lot of fame worldwide thanks to its beauty, speed, and endurance. The first horses of this type lived around 2,500 years ago, and since then, this breed seems to have been continually improving. Today, it is mainly used in horse racing and riding, including by amateur equestrians. Besides its stunning beauty, the Arabian horse often appears in movies. It is also not cheap at all, with prices reaching up to $30,000. The most expensive Arabian horse in history was named Padron, sold in 1984 for, guess how much? $11 million. Yes, you heard right, $11 million for this horse. Isn't that amazing? Japanese macaque. The price of this macaque can reach up to $3,000. These primates live in the forests of Japan and can tolerate the extreme cold weather in the winter in this region, which contains a lot of ice in northern Japan, where ice can last for 4 months a year, and the average temperature in winter can reach 5 degrees Celsius below zero. These monkeys spend the cold days in spring in a funny way, and on extremely cold days, these sitting monkeys in warm water turn into hostages, and when they go out in search of food, they feel colder because of their wet fur. Therefore, they use a working system to obtain food. While some sit in the water, 2 others with dry hair fetch the food. Recently, these animals have been listed on the global red list, meaning that they are now endangered species. However, it is still possible to obtain these animals legally. Ayam Cemani. Why is this type of chicken highly valued? We've talked about it a lot, haven't we? It is a rare breed of Indonesian chicken that is black. Every part of the body of this unique chicken is black, from the comb to the feathers and ending with the extremities. Even its internal organs are also black. This exceptional effect occurred due to the presence of a dominant gene in the blood of this type of chicken, causing excessive pigmentation. In other words, the activity level of this chicken is 10 times greater than that of regular chickens, so it has acquired this black color. This type of chicken appeared in Indonesia after hybridizing other dark-colored chicken breeds, and thus they succeeded in obtaining black feathers, which turn green under bright sunlight. This breed is extremely unique and rare, to the extent that the price of this chicken in Indonesia can reach $200, while in other countries its price can reach several $1,000s. In the United States, it is possible to sell this chicken for $2,500, but this is not the highest price it can be sold for, Argali. Thanks to these magnificent horns that reach a length of 99 centimeters, this creature is the largest wild sheep species. This species is among the endangered species due to hunters hunting it indiscriminately, and the loss of its permanent habitat leads to a decrease in its numbers over time. It is not surprising that, in parallel with this, the price of these sheep is also increasing. According to some information, the price of this sheep can reach several $1,000s. At the same time, the price of an adult animal in the black market reaches $100,000. Unfortunately, this leads to an increase in the desire of hunters to hunt it, as well as an increase in the interest of animal protection activists. In addition, the exploitation of this live sheep is not limited, because its horns also have great value after its death, where their price reaches $5,000. These animals surely amazed you, didn't they? To be honest, which of these animals caught your attention more than others? Have you ever encountered any of them? Let us know in the comments. If you liked this video, press the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the notification bell. See you in the next videos. May God protect you, dear friends. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.